C.
Okay, now people can probably hear me, but they can't hear the rest of the guys right now. So we are working on it. Every time we update our OBS software, it decides to screw things up on the audio side. So I will keep you entertained while we go through a couple of these different settings and see if we can not get these gentlemen back online here.
Sucks.
Well, if you have a other suggestion other than OBS, let us know. And I think JT
one that lets people hear us.
Yeah, that would be. It stops changing settings. So, all right. Well, we apologize for that. We will get going here. Well, welcome to Movie Night 15.
Can they hear us?
Are we back?
I'm seeing so far so good. So
okay, everybody, can you hear us? Everyone is heard now.
Yeah,
right.
We did it. Sorry about that.
Remind me to sack the audio engineer.
Yeah, that's house department because I do video. All right.
Well, it's been nice working with y'all.
We'll start from the top. So thanks to everybody for joining us on Movie Night number 15. Hard to believe we've got 14 already in the books. JT, you're coming in from Penny's. Looks like you're hovering above the silver plates there, fabric behind your head there. I don't know what you're
Yeah, there's been a problem. Some zombies have taken over the Pennies, so that's what we're seeing there.
Clean up in the aisle behind you there.
Correct.
So, Mr. Brian Miles coming in from the
I'm at Abbey Road.
Abbey
I'm at Abbey Road here. We're recording "Let It Be" behind us.
Very nice.
In honor of the 50th, whatever the hell anniversary's coming out here for the. Is it? That's not the 50th. Wait, is it the 50th? No, what is it?
Did they do it in October?
Oh God, it's getting old.
Well, I was watching Jay Leno's Garage the other night. He had the actual car that is in the background of Abbey Road when the Abbey Road photo was taken, which is
really
yeah, the actual car it was on the show. So
with the license plate 28 if.
Is that what it was? I didn't recall.
It is. And the theory is if you follow the whole Paul is dead clues starting in 1967, he would have been 28 at the time of the Abbey Road photo if he lived.
If he lived. Gotcha. Well,
but as we all know, he died in 1967 and was replaced by a guy that remarkably has the same musical talents.
Unbelievable. Also a left-hand bassist. I mean,
yes,
there's just not many of those at all. So
absolutely amazing.
And Mr. Hal Bowers, it looks like you're having a drink poured there at although your stool is very elevated over the bar there.
Eventually, during the course of the night, slowly drop.
He goes down.
For me, quickly drop.
All right, JT, I have a pop quiz for you. Where am I?
The Toys Fantastique.
There we go. Coming in hot from Lake Buena Vista tonight. So
buying a giant green parrot behind you there.
Now, did you guys take that picture?
Or could it be macaws? Because they're macaws.
No, because they're macaws. Yes, my mother took this photo, actually.
She looks like she's on a ladder.
There was a set of stairs that went upstairs to the attic.
Oh, there was a second level.
Yeah. This is now, well, at least the last time I was there, it was a Star Wars store, I believe. So, All right, so we are here on October 25th. Anybody want to tell why we're here on October 25th and not the 1st? Who wants to take that?
Well, I saw earlier today why.
Yeah, go ahead, JT.
Because this is the official opening dedication day of Walt Disney World Magic Kingdom.
That's right.
And not the 1st, which the 1st was the day that everybody got stuck in this asphalt and the trams broke down and everything, right?
The soda ran out
Right.
and the asphalt.
That's when they took the
today.
Life magazine picture and Walt
That's
ate
right.
ice cream and yeah.
Yep.
Today was the big dedication day with all the celebrities and Disney family members. And
Blimps mating, right?
Bob Hope recording his opening speech there on the monorail platform at the Contemporary. And Tom Nabby, if you go back and listen to our show from like 5 years ago, told us the story. Bob Hope was up there giving the speech as he stepped off the monorail. And somebody on the mic said, "We can't hear him over the monorail engine. Somebody figure out how to shut it off." And they panicked and hit the kill switch for the first time ever, having no idea if it would start again
Amazing.
because it
Right.
had never been tested.
There we go. Thank you, Bob, for helping us test that out. So
Yes.
All right. Well, we've got a packed night of films this evening. These are all from the 70s because of us celebrating the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. And at the end, we'll talk a little bit about LBV History's latest holiday ornament that's available. So stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen what that is, we'll unveil it here in a little video. But gentlemen, we're going to start the film tonight with something called "What a Tangled Mess We Unwove." Does anybody remember why we call it that?
I do not.
You do not?
Is this the one when you got the box? All
It was
of
just
the
a-
film was off the spool and just like filled up the box.
Correct.
Then it went to a garbage bag or
It
something.
was in
or-
bags labeled Bermuda, Disney. I don't know. And they were in shopping bags that he had tied a knot in. And then one end was sticking out that said start, and the other one sticking out and said end. And inside it was just a absolute tangled mess. So I didn't know what was what. So my wife helped me. We put everything on the floor, and she had one end. She was going into the
I
other
remember
room.
this.
Oh, it was. And what we found was the gentleman, he recorded some things off the television by just holding the camera up. There's a space shuttle launch, and there was clips from movies and all sorts of really, really weird stuff. So let me let's reconfigure our Zoom properly here to get ourselves into movie mode. Right, there we go.
I've got mine queued up.
Okay, and then we're gonna need to move you guys. Zoom's always finicky like this too. See, it decided to just hide. You know, technology. Brian, can we afford somebody to do this for us yet? Do we have enough donations to just get somebody to do the Zooms for us?
You mean like a producer like Biff Henderson?
Yes.
From,
Could we get
from the
Biff?
Letterman show? Or
Right.
Fredless, who's it? Freddie de Cordova, right? Freddie de Cordova from
Who was the
Johnny
guy in the
Carson's
Monster
Tonight
Sound
Show?
show?
Oh, the Monster Sound Show guy.
Who was the guy who was
go.
behind the
Oh
boards on that?
God!
All right, we got to add.
Todd, you should know that.
I'm in the middle of trying to add
Wait,
Zoom back
how?
in because Zoom
How
decided.
I should have said Monster Sound Show.
No.
All right, you guys keep. While I figure this out, keep people busy because I'm getting
While
mad at
Todd
this thing.
figures out how to use Zoom, we want to thank everybody who tuned in for the Orlando Public Library presentation we did 2 weekends ago. Because that was kind of cool, huh? Hal?
That was very cool.
We
It was nice to do that. And
Yeah.
if you don't know, we are available for your civic organization or other kind of group if you'd like to bring us on and have us talk about Disney history at your spectacular presentation or something. That's something we actually do, and we will tailor the presentation for you. So something to keep in mind. But yeah, that was a great event.
Yeah, within reason, by the way, when you want to
Right.
tailor to your
All right.
specifications.
This is
It's
like
a 4-hour extravaganza.
This is like
Hey, Hal,
Spaceballs,
come over to
guys.
my house for an hour and tell me some stories.
This is like
I only wanna
Spaceballs.
hear
We haven't gone to plaid yet, but we've gone to just all white. It's like the Beatles' White album tonight. I am getting very frustrated with technology, so I'm gonna try this one more time.
Adam, we sent the video to Orlando Public Library, and I think they are going to post that on their YouTube page, the Orange County Public Library.
Didn't Did it go better than this night's presentation?
It
went
did
very
because
smooth.
it was very smooth. We tested it beforehand and everything. But this is what people are here for. They want to watch Todd's. This is the projector night all over again. He's
yes.
spooling a projector live on camera.
It's unbelievable. All right, look, we're just gonna roll film because I'll try to work on it in the background. But we apologize, folks. As you can see, when I decided to share Zoom, it just decided to make it a big white block. So
That's fine.
All right.
They can hear us talk.
we'll move.
Yeah,
things
they
out.
can just listen to it.
So,
Nobody
gentlemen,
needs to see us.
Do you have it queued
This
up?
could be a feature, not a bug.
That's right.
I have it queued up.
All right. If we get Zoom
I do
going
too.
again, and if there's anybody out there wants to produce this show for us, just let us know. I think we've reached our technical maximum. All right. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. Here we go. On my mark, 3, 2, 1, go.
And roll them.
Nice leader.
Oh, I love
Isn't that great?
leader.
Kodak leader. Always
Yep.
the best. Now, just
The
a
leader
little
of the
technical note on this one. The color goes all over the place. It really changes quite a bit. And there was sound, but it was so garbled and so awful. I had to take it out. So
This is 20 minutes long.
this is a big one. Yeah, that gives me 20 minutes to fix Zoom.
This is a very nice shot of the Indian village. And so actually the smoothness of this gets me.
This film unspooled made it all the way from Todd's house to his lake house 2 hours away. They just reeled it up as they drove.
That's right. Just
20
way out
minutes.
behind us.
Look at the beautiful landing there for the keel boats and cruising up next to Haunted Mansion. Just gorgeous. Just slow. I mean, nobody shoots film like this today, or maybe they do. I don't know, but
I don't think so.
I believe I
I
put a
mean,
little
really,
s-
with the cell phones, nobody does anymore. And bloggers maybe with their 4K cameras.
The grain on it looks like a matte photograph almost. It's weird.
The story behind the scenes around on the river is just so there was something to look at, really. There is the 20,000 Leagues submarine, a gripping ride.
And
Real
if you're wondering about the darkness, this was a rainy day, so you're
Yes.
going to see this kind of terrible rain stuff during the course of the.
Thank you for
during the
adding
course
that,
of the-
Hal. I was just gonna mention that it was it was very. Oh, look, we got the Zoom control panel. That's all I've managed so far. So turn that off.
But look at you can see the bubbles in the water to indicate where you were diving.
That's
So
right.
the bubbles weren't actually attached to the sub. There were bubble generators on either side of the thing that would create this curtain
Destroying
of
the
bubbles.
magic. You're just destroying the magic.
Well, they didn't. You never actually saw them dive, did you? So
Oh,
Just the Skyway and people. I see a sailor over there.
hey, sailor.
Well done.
So that's when Small World went in the other entrance.
Yes.
What is now the exit, right? Everything's all
Yep.
backwards now.
The opposite side, yes.
And there's actually a surprising amount of people flowing through there.
Irvine Alley.
That's right.
You can
It's a
almost hear
really
the
dark
music.
day. I mean, there's all wet
Yeah.
there. You
Now
can
you can see the rain there.
Yeah.
Now those horses always had a badge on the side that told you their name, but we catch it on slides, but not so much on the films. There's the omnibus with attraction posters on the side. They always had these cool attraction posters advertising things in the park. Look at some of those umbrellas there with those tulip umbrellas.
Oh, wow. That'll keep your head dry.
There's a nice metal stroller.
Someone it's been abandoned.
rogue.
It's just all by we're not getting any cover from this. We're going in. What's amazing with this film too is that as dark as you see it here, it was even darker. I had to try to bring some life back up to it. It wasn't a very good quality film that they used. You can
Right.
kind of tell the fringes of the trees have this weird green purple halo.
Another picture of the flower market. Let's rip it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, there's the name badge on the side of the horse there,
Yeah.
right in the center. And they were named like Duke and Chief.
A lot less
Cocoa.
flowers at this point. So this must have been early in the days before they went completely hog wild. Gulf Hospitality House.
Speaking of the
Oh.
hospitality, we Brian and I previewed a film just before we
That
got
just
on.
came in. Literally
Just-
just came in.
Yeah, came to the mail today, and
So I watched Todd project it on the wall about an hour ago, and we
Oh.
have footage of little Oscar.
yes,
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, little Oscar, the little person who ran the Oscar Mayer restaurant in the hospitality house. And so we'll see footage of little Oscar when we get around to restoring and showing it to you in about 6 months.
I'm not backlogged too bad. I got all those tapes coming in, but
That is a White
is-
Castle, isn't
That's
it?
a lovely castle.
Jane Eyre says, "I can feel the humidity in the film so much my hair is curling." This is
That's right where
That's
that's
right.
right where Roy right there where that lady is, where Roy Disney stood
that's right.
50 years ago today. Dedicated the park.
This film is so slowly paced too. Like
It's amazing how much we see all these films where they're just like quick cut, quick
Yeah.
cut, quick cut, quick cut, and these people are just like, I'm just dropping it in.
Yeah.
gonna let it
There's
roll.
the Barker bird.
How I might have to give the audio at least of this part to see if it's worth resurrecting. The audio is pretty bad, but
All right.
I don't know if we have a lot of.
He's-
If
what
we
he's
We
saying
have
is-
the complete loops of that.
Oh, we
What
do.
he's
All right, never
saying
mind.
is
Yeah.
buy gold doubloons in the gift shop across the way. That's,
Very smooth.
NFTs. Bitcoin. Get your Bitcoin.
yeah, what year is this, Todd?
So this has to be at least 75 for
Right.
him to be up there.
Yeah,
I like his crest.
I don't believe there was any annotation on the bags that I received. So
Well, just thought maybe we'll figure it out as the film runs tonight.
that's right.
Dated
That
by
is
the
a
weather.
lengthy. Yeah, I mean, it's a shame the sound didn't survive because this is a lengthy clip of
Yeah,
old fella.
it's just all garbled and muffled. It's really poor. Very similar to the one I sent you today, Hal, from the Gittler reel.
That'll clean up nice, I think, though.
Okay, maybe I'll send this one to you, and you can tell. I mean, I took it out because it was just been inedible. Yeah, inaudible for tonight.
I can't.
You
eat
might
this
want to
at
eat.
all.
No, you don't want to eat it either. So.
If not, we can put a totally fake soundtrack with this,
That's right.
which might even be funnier.
Uh-huh. So Jacques is like, the shaved chest is a funny joke because, of course, you can't tattoo feathers, so you have to cut off feathers in order to get a proper tattoo put on there.
And here we are in the Jungle Cruise, home of two new frogs.
We're still working on Zoom, folks, too. I apologize for any disruption there on the left-hand side, but we're trying to get it working.
Are you past the duchy over there?
Meredith says, please do our own soundtrack for the bird. Yes.
It just does not want to go.
Jason, he is no longer in World of Disney. I think he's been gone for a while. And are these still here? I love
The cannons?
The cannons.
the cannons and the fact they would shoot off all the time.
The little bursts
Yeah.
of water and stuff. Oh, they were fantastic.
You'd hear a little.
Where is that?
So that if you look past the large tower, that was up on the corner of the show building, and they kind of made off just this one section to look like a castle. And it kind of turned your direction towards where the entrance was when the entrance was over at that part.
You
There's
really
the,
had to step quite back far. You can't be at the entrance and look up and see it really well.
The Main Street Brass there playing in Town Square,
They're
right
getting
under the
down.
flagpole.
What song do you think they're playing?
Carry Me Back to Old Virginia.
Yeah, I was thinking Boogie Nights.
Could, or it could be what's the oh gosh, the brothers.
Oh, yeah. Pick up the pieces. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd love to hear them do Pick Up the Pieces. That'd be
Got the
great.
pieces.
They coincidentally, they do look like an average white band.
Yes, that's
Oh, cannons are still used as part of the Pirates Adventure. Thank you, Mostly Harmless Music. I didn't even know the Pirates Adventure was still running. That's great. And boy, they're just like lingering on this.
Again, we could pick up the pieces on here.
Who are the uniformed guys sitting on the rail? Or is that not a uniform?
I just think that's old men all dressed the same.
Look like boat captains taking a break.
Yes.
Oh, they're clapping.
Oh, I just think it's in the era where very few people wore blue jeans. Everybody looked dressed to a point. Like even casual clothes would seem dressy by today's standards.
And if you're just tuning in, we apologize for the lack of Zoom video tonight. Zoom decided to just completely crash on us, so we will attempt a restart of some of the launch control systems.
I think you're better off seeing more of the film and less of us.
It's the same amount of film. I can't make it bigger.
Brian said, look how many people Disney Genie told to watch the band. That's hilarious.
Oh, that's so perfect.
Oh, hey, okay,
There's
little
that
corner of
sign.
the banner there. So what's the days?
Is that
That's military
that's
or
military
whatever,
days,
isn't it?
right? Look at the gentleman there had a cap on.
Boy, I have pictures of it. I was going to say Stars and Stripes days, but it's not. It's Surface days. I have slides of that banner.
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic.
How you were?
They are throwing things
Yeah.
between the audience and the. Wow.
Brian and I watched another parade.
Cupcakes coming right for us.
Look out.
Oh.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Nice job, Orville.
That's like a Muppet thing. You know, like the face in the
Exactly.
camera. It's
How many cameras are there? It's like 2 on the whole parade route.
That's right.
What's this contraption?
Yeah, Brian and I were watching one of the films tonight. We were watching, and one of the floats broke down, and the guy captured it being pushed. The America on Parade floats being pushed by
Really?
like 6 guys. Yeah, it was pretty.
a
cool.
disabled
he's got
vehicle
big
in the right
hands.
lane. KYW News Radio. Or 1010 wins if you're a New Yorker.
That's a lot of presents. So this is from the 50. Okay, so this is from the 50
Yeah, 78.
years.
This is 1978. Mickey's 50th.
Oh, there it is. Yep.
Yeah, we just restored some slides today from that.
I'm gonna have to
Wait,
mark
Mickey's
this film
50th?
date.
No, that was from the Walt Disney Company 50th.
I'm
Which
fairly
would still
certain.
be 78 because it's all based on 28.
1978.
Yeah.
Mickey's 50th. That's what this parade is.
Goofy's got something there. What is that?
It's like somebody's hat. He's just running around with it.
They did a whole. It was a whole Mickey's 50th birthday party parade, and
Well, that's weird. So they used the leftover logo from the 1973 anniversary, because we know this is later than 73 because
it's 78. I have like brochures and slides, and I just did a whole bunch of 1978 slides today from this
Fascinating.
very parade.
Because
Hey, look, there's definitely not speakers in there. No speakers at all in that present.
Yeah, and look at the logo. It just has ears on
50 with
So
Mickey.
my
Yeah.
favorite thing about that 50th thing is we have a slide from the back of it. Now today they would like double side the graphic.
it. Yeah.
So if you saw it from the back, it in there, just like it backwards, it looked like a backwards 05 backwards.
Said happy birthday, Mickey, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there's the
King
king.
Leadinita is still top
easy.
10 walk around character, making some moves on that silver fox.
Oh, we got a problem here. Look at this
He's
guy.
like, hey, hey,
I
you can't
love
tape
these
that.
guys hamming it up for the
Yeah,
cameras.
Totally
Like,
playing it up. Oh, look at that.
Frontierland train station.
With all those blue stage
Erica's
curtains
already
tucked out
starting to
front.
cry. I can tell.
It is I think one of the great losses is just the walk around characters that could spontaneously, interact with people rather
Yeah.
than.
This
Yeah.
is a great shot of the train coming in too. He's just hanging
So-
over the rail.
Two brothers on their way. Two brothers.
So before there was Splash Mountain, there was this train station
Yep.
that you would get on and off at Frontierland.
And they really raised the rail. They did a lot of work in that area, digging it.
By the
down
way,
there.
folks, there's still 7 minutes of this film left.
That's right.
Oh, look at
So
this
there's
shot.
those wonderful, ugly, overpass
They look like the
things
contemporary.
from the road. It's from the cast member that takes you backstage. I cannot believe they've never done anything to improve that look. But yeah, there's Space Mountain.
That sign, that banner, which I'm grabbing now, said Armed Forces Days.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that's it. Yep.
So I will send that to Todd so he can figure out how to share it and probably crash the system.
So we can figure out a pretty good window then of when this thing was shot.
Yeah.
One more blue.
What's that red, white, and blue rectangle there? Some form of stage.
Little stage.
Yes, a little red, white, and blue. Something or other. Yeah, there's this is the flag retreat's going on here is what they're filming. So
Okay.
It's like a
I don't know
Trojan
if they-
horse.
I don't know if they rolled out something but the flag is coming down now. That's what's being filmed.
Oh,
Another day. Sun's out a little bit here.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, this looks too familiar.
Here we go.
get
all
those
been-
lights.
it's
They
all
look
been
off to
lived
the
with the
side.
past week.
We're going by the lunching pad.
They're not in the center.
Old location.
I know, JT. We had that discussion. Don't bother me with that. I'm doing the best I can.
It was unrelated. I just was noticing.
Yes, late.
I noticed all these details.
Yeah, there are some lights down the middle, but they're very few and far between. But
That's a very pale yellow too. It's not very canary. Just so you
No.
know.
bastard.
Oh, JT. Yep. Hey, Space Mountain. So I wonder if this was the ORAC 1 era or if this was just like the Jack Wagner and the like
Oh, the regular speed.
elevator the elevator music era.
Yeah. See, there's some center lights there. See them?
Oh yeah.
They come in threes. I know. I did a little different.
I don't know what it is about this color yellow, but you will notice that this is the same color yellow that is painted on the roof of the Epcot monorail station.
Really?
There's something about that yellow color that they love
Huh.
on ceilings by transportation.
Palette of it.
I love
Ah,
this shot. It seems like it should have gone with the other day with the horses going by, but it's the
Hey,
same
yeah, yeah.
location.
That's
There's
what
the
guy
white wig.
does.
Yep.
Yellow
Cool.
trash cans though.
And then he did that like trick shot.
Yellow shorts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Classic Mickey bag.
Or there it is.
So
Horak
Easy,
one took
Grandma.
over in
J-
85.
Jason has narrowed down May 20th to June 4th, 1978 were Armed Forces Days.
Oh,
And
excellent.
now
Okay.
we
So
now
we've
we'll just
now got a 3-week period here where
Who checks
know
the
when this
weather? We had
film
someone
is
right.
check
We
the
can check
weather.
against the weather forecast.
Marty checks the weather
Marty,
for us, right?
get on that.
Marty's our weather guy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I do notice more heavy clothes. So I feel like it's not like a scorcher. See, like you wouldn't wear black pants if it was.
They did back then, though, JT.
Are you serious?
Who would wear
Yeah.
suits and polyester? That
I
was
mean,
it,
yeah,
right?
most of this was polyester, which, as you know, doesn't breathe.
No,
I
you
mean,
were sweating.
most of the cast still wears polyester, which doesn't breathe.
Yeah.
So
It's durable. Look at that guy bending.
is it
underneath
what's the Epcot every
every person comes outside?
no, but
No,
there's
no,
a
no.
polyester one for the
Yeah,
cast.
every
Oh.
experimental polyester costumes of tomorrow.
That's it.
Yeah.
I have never wet polyester and smelled it, MK
No.
Foxtrot, so I'll try to keep my polyester duds clean and dry.
Oh, I'd like Horizons with evil polyester costume tomorrow. That's better.
That's the spooky one for Halloween. eh?
Oh,
Oh, here we
Sitting at
are.
The rear of the horse.
This is like being
well,
in
this will
America
help
the
us date
Beautiful.
it.
It's Beefarino.
This is so close, how to the promotional footage. All right, now there's some dating stuff.
Oh.
They're changing the cinema signs out.
They're
I
doing
think
some
this-
work over there on the
Yeah.
cinema. Interesting.
But this is so reminiscent of two things. One, the promotional film of going down Main Street, and what's that famous San Francisco film that where they just walk down the main street in San Francisco and head towards the building at the end. You guys ever seen that film?
The Rock.
Can't say that I have.
It's a very famous film from the right before the city burned. I think like a week or two later too. It's a really
Right.
interesting film.
Okay. A good thing that the film wasn't in the city when it burned,
Mhm.
and they knew what
Somebody
it looked
got
like
it out.
afterwards.
You know, almost a head-on collision there, just in the nick of time.
12:05
So
5 p.m.,
famous,
high
no
noon.
one's seen it. All right, fine. I'm gonna find the San Francisco film.
Way to go, Mr. Naser.
Reese says it's the one that was in World Emotions. So Todd, I know you identified that previously.
Yes.
It's all right. We don't listen to Todd when he's identified.
We'll go back to that episode, Stubborn Donkey, part 1 through 12, and you could find that reference.
All right, here I'm gonna put it in the chat. This is
Hi,
1906.
this is
It's
Daniels.
called "Trip Down
Welcome to my
Market
ch-
Street" from 1906.
Oh, there we
right?
go.
I'm gonna put it in the chat. Here it comes. And this one's been up converted to 4K and 60
You
frames
better
per
paste
second.
it in the YouTube chat
Yeah, no,
too.
and
So
thank
That's where I put it.
Operation
all
is
right.
your
And this
jam
one is
There it
in
is.
color.
There we go.
I'm
look at
not
this.
going to watch it because I'm watching Retro Disney World
Fair
right
enough.
now.
There's no. It's so weird now to see no stage in front of the castle.
Mm.
Is the film done?
It-
Oh
it-
no, it's still back.
1 second.
I
Done.
switched. Yeah, I switched.
There it
I
goes.
switched films. So.
All right,
Oh wait, I should have seen what that horse's name was at the end.
I'll zoom in for you
There
another
was a,
time.
yeah, there was a little.
All right, I'm going to give this one shot, gentlemen. They're going to be able to continue to hear me. I'm going to close out Zoom and restart the Zoom, and then we'll see if we can bring everything back in. Is that fair? We'll just
That
give it one
horse's
shot.
name was Ted. Ted was
Ted.
that horse.
Okay.
Wow. And one day he'll be dead, Yo-Yo.
There we go. All right, so while we try to reset Zoom here, you can entertain yourself with a trip down Market Street. So, gentlemen, I'm going to hang up on you. I'll still be here, and
I'll miss you all.
We'll be right back. I'll stay with the group.
See you
here.
on the other side, Ray.
So just
Yeah.
rejoin in a few
I s-
minutes. Then if you,
I swear, Todd, there's room for all of us on the door.
I'm sorry. Get out.
Are you calling us or are we calling you?
No, you're going to come back into this.
Okay.
Come back into the same Zoom and
We call
10
you, you
seconds.
call us.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
Got
This
it.
is-
goodbye.
I'm gonna-
All right. So we're still here. I apologize about this. So we're going to restart Zoom now. I don't understand what's going on with Zoom and OBS, but if you do have some recommendations on something other than OBS, we are more than happy to accept those recommendations. So, all right, I'm back in the Zoom. We'll wait for the gentleman to join in. And let's see if we can add Zoom in. And it looks like it's continued to give me a white. Oh my goodness. Look at this, guys.
Hello.
We're back. We did it.
Oh,
I-
hey.
Better late than never, right?
Well, now we're in the chat.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Are you sure?
I'm positive because
And
I'm
you-
watching the little lights go up and down. That means it's
And
working.
you want to be my latex salesman?
All right. So you can hear us. You can see us. I don't know which
I
one you
can't.
prefer.
Oh, there
more.
we are. Look at us.
Yeah,
We're on the
we're
side. Hey, everybody.
All right, let's head out to our second film here. This is called 50-Second Visit to Magic Kingdom in Polynesian. There's not much else to say.
How long is this one?
Let's just count the seconds. As
What
they
do
go
we
by.
see in here for 50 seconds?
seconds.
I thought it meant it was somebody's 50-second visit, not 50 seconds.
Well, it is a 50-second visit if you count that. But these are the ones that you get.
52 times.
The reel comes in, and we have seen everything from most of the Florida vacations, right? And then we have seen some home movies. We've seen people getting ready. I don't recall what was on this film, but all that we got out of it was 50 seconds. But here we go. On my mark, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, go.
They're not getting wet from the jets of Tomorrowland. They're just looking at them stream down.
That's right.
I love that wall.
Look at that waterfall on the wall behind them.
I love that guy's polka dot hat.
You're going to see some great patriotic hats. There it is.
Yep.
There we go.
FSU.
You got an FSU shirt there.
Yellow
Is there
pants.
a style for that kind of hat? It's bigger than a bucket hat.
Ladies, you're going to have to tell us what that hat is called.
Got the buntings on the side there. So
That
this is
horse
definitely
did not
safe.
have a name tag on it.
This is all
If he
about
did, it
horses.
would-
All about horses tonight. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
This has got to be 76. Oh, this.
Yeah.
But look at the
Ah,
poly. Look at
Polynesian.
that.
Oh,
There, ladies and
okay,
gentlemen.
Erica's crying again.
Yeah. Sorry, we're making a lot of people
No,
cry.
did
tonight.
it smell at this point? Like, did it
Yeah,
have
it
that water
smelled
smell?
like trees and
Yeah.
water.
And that's it.
And-
Sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
and what?
Never mind.
Quick
Wait,
glimpse of
what's
the
she-
outside of Luau Cove.
Yeah, she's at the front of Luau Cove here. Look at that, standing in front. The end.
We have a lot of Luau Cove from a set that somebody sent in recently, and actually, Not this film, the next one coming up. So I'll talk about that when we get to the
Oh,
original
Horse
Luau.
with No Name. Very good there. I enjoy that comment. Thank you. I see what you did there. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Well, there are
Alright.
plants and birds and rocks and things all over Adventureland. So
Bob says that averaged out the long first film. But we've got some other long ones
Well,
coming up. So
All
So
right.
tight.
That's
Nothing
right.
but high quality stuff here.
That's right. Only the best, Clark. All right. Next one is, I was excited about when this one came in because it actually I called POV Starjets because it has one of the first person views or point of view film of the Starjets, which I thought was pretty unique. It's got some other stuff in there as well. So we're going to take a whirl around Tomorrowland in just a second. So, gentlemen, are you ready on my cue?
Oh yeah.
yes,
I'm
sir.
ready.
2, 1, go.
Go.
All right. So we're just going to start out here tomorrow.
Oh, we got some sound.
Whoa.
Yeah. Let me bring that down.
This is a Mardi Gras band. It says on the
Yeah.
You bring it up. That's
Drumhead.
pretty.
Well, you know they like the New Orleans.
We are going around.
Here we are, high atop the beautiful Sky Tower Plaza.
The colors in this one were really, really hard to fix. It was. If I could just go back and tell in time and just like ruin every company other than Kodak would be fine. But
If we had a choice, would we bring back Mr. Toad's or Snow White's Scary Adventure? Well, I think everybody would say Mr. Toad's.
there we go.
Here we go.
Okay, there we go. Goes.
Oh my God!
Oh, it's time to
I'm
get
a little
dizzy.
dizzy.
I like the wind noise.
I gotta have some Diet Coke
Look
here
at
to settle
that.
my stomach.
How when I first screenshot this and sent it out to you, you thought that was from the promotional film. You're like, oh, I've seen that shot before. I'm like, no, you haven't. It's somebody's.
They're doing well on the race course.
Now it's a people mover shot.
yeah, people mover. These guys are out and about. Tomorrowland really is a world on the move.
Oh,
Until
And
you
they
get
locked him
Okay,
up.
I don't know what he
Stocks.
did, but the kid's guilty.
Not coming out of there for a while.
So you know what's interesting? I figured out, Todd. So remember in the special, the opening special,
Yeah.
when Glenn Campbell's next to the stockades and they're way too small.
Yeah.
By
That
by today, by the 25th, like there are shots from opening day where this day, because John Mark Thrasher sent us his photos,
Mhm.
where their heads are in the stockades. So within the next matter of weeks, they figured out people wanted to put their heads in the stockades and
wow.
opened them up.
So before they were just supposed to be a static display rather
Right.
than, and so one night they took them out, cut a hole bigger, and
They
sanded
must
it
have
and
watched
stained
people trying to stick their heads in there, and they're like, okay.
I've heard people just wore them out in
Look
5
at that
weeks
outfit.
that just bored it out with their own head.
It's
Just-
Mickey's styling. That's like a Tweedledee turned into a ringmaster.
it. Yeah.
yeah. There's. I like nice circus poster there.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's so happy to wave. I guess there's not much you can do when your float is just a
I don't know.
platform.
Winnie's looking kind of like questionable. He stops and points at the camera like, I don't know about you.
Oh, hey, Heather's here. Hi, Heather.
Oh, that's like, is that the Kids of the Kingdom
Oh,
jumping
Kids of
around?
the Kingdom, yeah.
Oh, look at them go! They're hopping all over. At least he's
Oh.
shuffling or. I don't know. 2 seconds. 1. We're out.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's an abrupt end. Sorry.
That's it.
All right. So, August 1972. We recently had somebody send us 34 different reels of film, and each individual 50-foot 3-minute clips, and handful of them, I would say 80% were labeled, and the other 80% weren't. And it chronicles about 4 trips to Disney World over the course of about 8 or 9 years. This is the one I picked out for tonight. It's fantastic, and there were a lot of color problems with this one, so I was able to kind of falsify the color correction. Let's see if any astute eyes can pick out what I did to do it, if there's any technical folks on the line tonight. There are other films from their other times were a little bit better, so but I think you're going to find this really interesting because this has the original luau from 1972 before they built Luau Cove, and as you're going to see, there's not much to it, right? How? I mean, it was literally just
It started out.
it's like a
It started
shell
out
on the
with
beach.
it started out as just a platform, and the people would. Well, I guess we should run the movie, and we can talk about it while it's running.
Yeah,
it's
and there's other things. ahead of
35
it,
minutes
too.
long,
Yeah.
so let's.
Yeah, this is
We got time.
35 minutes. See, Bob, no, we're going in the other direction. And our last one is 17. We're not going to make sure we keep everybody.
You're going to get your money's worth tonight.
Absolutely. All right, on my mark, gentlemen. 3, 2, 1, go. Here we go. We are flying in.
Are
So,
they
Beautiful blue
the
sky.
plane?
Yeah.
The plane.
look at that.
Oh, look at those 1970 something clouds.
Do
1972
you know where those are
clouds.
today? Do you have any idea where that water vapor is today?
They're making the trees more beautiful.
That's
the whole
right.
place is going to get more beautiful.
This is just like being in the mirror room, and if you had wings.
That's right.
To me.
There, yeah. And
Hello
I
there,
kept-
Talking Mickey Project. We're looking forward to being on your show next month.
Yeah. I kept this in here because I felt this like really was part of the, chronological order of their vacation, and I wanted to kind of keep that in there as much as it's just clouds in airports.
Do you have
but-
any meteorologists that can tell us the type of clouds we're looking at?
And where
So
that is? Somebody take a screenshot. Where is that?
Hey, Todd.
Yeah.
Reese asked how big of a reel of film would be a 35-minute film. So if we know that 7-inch and 9-inch, how long are they? They're
I have a visual aid I can get out. Here. Hold on. So
Oh.
just you narrate. I'll be right back.
okay. Well, looking at the bullseye pool, yep, the original bullseye pool, still there at the Contemporary. All that is built out around it now with other pools and decks, and the beach is largely no more. That roof on that snack bar area is identical to the roof inside the Contemporary on top of the current day shop inside the Contemporary, the gift shop. All right. Oh, we're inside a room here at the Contemporary, like a chest of drawers. That's one
right.
of the rooms that were slid in place. That's the interior Grand Canyon concourse before Bob Hope stood right there. Right there.
Nice shot of the monorail loading station.
Yeah. There's the plastic trees
The lights.
and the lights. But you see the roof there, all the little like geometric shapes and all.
Very colorful, like an Indian blanket. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. And that is like 3 different restaurants. The coffee shop,
Oh,
that is pre-Coquino Cove or any of those other things.
Yeah.
What's neat about this family's film too is every time they went, they stayed at the Contemporary and have nearly the same shots. There's always a shot of them coming out of the room. There's always shots looking down into the Contemporary. It's great.
Somebody just outbid me for 15 Epcot slides while we were on here, so
Oh.
you guys lose out.
Yeah, if that was anybody on the line here, you have
Yeah.
to donate those to us. All right, Reese, to ask you. Oh wait, I'll pause because this is too good. This is the Fiesta Fun
Okay.
Center.
Well, wait. If we pause, then we got to pause
No,
too.
no. I meant pause.
Oh,
Talking.
you're pausing. Oh, okay.
We're in the Fiesta Fun Center. It's like looks like
Look
they're
at-
trying to sell you a sailboat or
A
something.
Hobie Cat. Yeah,
It's like a home show. Or
now could you rent that there? Is that why that's sitting there?
yeah. You rented them out on Bay Lake. Those are Hobie Cats.
Yeah. All right, so we'll ride.
Isn't that an Elton John song?
Well, we ride the.
It's the one
No,
they
that's
had in
Funky Cat.
Jaws when
Oh,
he
okay.
tipped it over.
So Reese, I have here a 7-inch reel. This is filled with film. Brian and I. This is one of the ones that Brian and I watched tonight. This is 7 inches, and right on the side it stores 400 feet, and that runs 20 minutes. So you would need approximately close to 600 feet. So one of these and a half would get you 35 minutes. So 2 of these is 40. So actually a little more than half. So about 580 feet, just for 35 minutes. Think about carrying that around. on your
Yes, the
vacation.
Fiesta Fun Center is now Steakhouse 71, and that 1972 Fiesta Fun Center was about 70% less fun than the late 70s Fiesta Fun Center.
Oh, I
There's
love
a lot
this
of
part.
air.
Here
a
we
lot of
go.
space.
And we
So
got
how
the
about
water
this
ski shows.
Water ski show.
And if I'm not mistaken, this seems to be off the Polynesian, right? Off to the left of with the ferry boat landing, right? Oh wait, no, that's the Polynesian in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is Magic Kingdom, isn't it? That water,
Yeah.
that viewing
So
area,
this must
right
go
to the
down, yeah,
right.
that little-
Beach.
I like the ski jump with the D on it. That's cool.
Okay.
I just
good.
wanted to water ski with a flag.
Yeah, because that's the site of the Asian resort where the Grand Floridian is right there to
Yeah.
the right of right where he
Oh.
jumped was.
You
That's
can
the
see the
Grand
clear
Floridian.
out, the big square.
So where would this be at the bus terminal?
No, the other
so
side.
the other
Walk out
side.
the Magic Kingdom, hook right down
So
there.
when you're walking to where the
new
electric
pathway.
water pageant
Oh,
canal
okay.
is, it was down there.
Gotcha. Okay, so the water. No, it's got to be further than that because look, off to
No,
your
see,
right.
there's the boat, whatever the inlet guard or whatever they call that to your hard
But
left
look
here.
at the monorail. You're not close to it. It's very far away.
Yeah, that's right.
The monorail's
Oh my
right
gosh.
behind him here.
All right.
Oh, there we got a hang glider.
I have
Parasail.
Captain Hook having problems with his outboard.
Huh? Oh, it is a parasite.
Yeah, okay, there's your
That's
dock
to a
right
boat.
there.
See, that's the there.
Okay.
So as you can see,
That was another man taking
Good
movies
shot.
there. We got to get his film.
I'll contact.
That's
them.
it.
and back to the kingdom.
No, anybody got time for a parade tonight?
There they are again,
As long as they're not wearing red. Oh,
Yeah,
the Brecker brothers.
it's a good thing it's not Star Trek.
Guys, you didn't see the original version of this film too. It was nearly all
on the
blue.
side.
Some
Absolutely
Pearly Kings.
It's a little fake coloring going on here. I don't know if anybody can spot it, but
That oh, Uncle Scrooge.
wouldn't it be great if the water skiers just landed like the kites did, like they just crash upon shore, right?
Oh, this is Winnie the Pooh for president.
Yeah, Pooh for president. So 72, yeah.
Well, that was a bust. He didn't get it.
No, we didn't. What a loser.
Nobody got out to the polls that year. That's why.
He took Iowa though. It was really surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
That was an odd shot.
And now for
Oh.
Central.
Water pageant.
Oh.
Look at the colors on this, though. This actually.
Now, how did they get this to film right? I mean, would this have to take some skill?
It would. You'd have to use the right film and also adjust the camera speed. And
clearly he didn't readjust it before he
Yeah,
decided to
exactly.
rewrite the contemporary.
the
We're a little
aperture
white.
has to be
He's-
adjusted. You're
Yeah, he still got it on the electric water pageant.
exactly. That's
He
probably
said, "Let's go
what
to the
happened.
roof
Look-
so I can."
Look how barren that is, and
Yeah.
the cars could run right up to the drop-off point at the contemporary or at the Magic Kingdom, and
The drop off.
Gosh,
You can
I
see
mean that's because the place is
just-
only
He
9-10
flipped the
months
switch
old
there,
here.
JT.
it's all cleared there for the
Yeah.
Venetian.
Yeah.
Yep. This one fell over, sank into the sea.
Now,
is great.
are
We're on
they
a s-
on?
We're on a
but the third one.
side wheeler here.
Okay.
This is
Look at the wood plank.
Oh, yeah,
decking.
Ports of Call.
Ports of Call. There it is.
a side wheeler, yeah.
I can't recall ever seeing pictures from the bow like
yeah.
this before. This is great.
All wood.
I'm the king of the world.
Oh, she did it. Look.
There she is. I like how they have the boat to themselves. Like everybody's like, we're gonna go on Snow White. We're not riding a boat.
Now, Hal, there's a crane. Remember I showed you the spot? There was a crane back there right over teacups
Topiaries.
in this
Oh.
film. And I think we have an absolute date of this film too. So
Where are they going? Back to the
Oh.
hotel?
Back
She
to the
did
hotel.
not want a shot of her getting up in the bed in her Mickey shirt.
No.
She
we
was
get her
not
putting
happy
makeup
with-
on later if this is the film I'm recalling.
Yeah.
Yes. it
There's
is.
the security. You will respect my authority. Swanboat Plaza. Before the Swan boats were there, they
Welcome
came a
to
year
the
later.
castle.
Oh, the floors look great.
Da, 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 da. Wow, I love that white hat.
Brian's favorite ride.
My cue to
So it's interesting.
momentarily step away.
It is. It looks like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. This is probably when it was still spring fed. It's starting to get murky,
Yeah.
which is why they end up switching it over to the chlorinated version in
Look
a
at
short
the
while.
I don't know what that cage was. That was weird.
Oh, there was a
Tomato
fish in it.
cage.
They were catching fishes.
Oh, was that the fish now? Okay.
Yeah. It's like aquaculture.
And this is exactly what you saw sometimes in the ride.
Pretty much.
It was a little
very
better.
quick shot. There we go.
There we go. Okay, we got
Atlantis.
that. Yeah.
Helmsman, steer clear of the tottering columns.
Columns, that's right. The columns. Still 25 minutes to go on this film, folks. If you haven't made popcorn, I suggest you
Look
get
at all the
started.
treasures.
There's the sea serpents.
Mr. Baxter, if you think you're seeing sea serpents, you've been submerged too long.
Yeah, it seemed all serious, and then this goofy serpent.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
much so.
there was a
very
like it-
strange.
Yeah.
They went
Maybe
from
that's
like
the comedy
you know,
relief.
And then you get
yeah,
the squid. The squid was a cool effect.
Right. Yep.
the serpent looks like it's from
crushed
like
like an eggshell.
what's that one where the guy was holding the telescope? Is that World of Motion?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, up to the eye. Yep.
And here we are in the dock.
Mm-hmm.
We're docking.
That's Coral.
And now for some Mickey Mouse review.
Mickey Mouse review.
Oh boy,
Hold on to your hats, JT.
this always just looks so.
I would have liked to see it because we don't have it in its entirety. We have portions of it very far away like this. I hope someday we find a film of it that really. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we should be looking at films from Tokyo Disneyland to see if
There is a produced version of, I think, the whole show that ended up on something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that I've seen
Oh,
before.
there's the guys.
Yeah, Three Caballeros. Recognize them? They now live in Epcot.
Very famous projection of
Mhm.
Cinderella.
Those people danced every show.
Yep. Little laughing place and
I mean, it's quite a set and quite an ensemble of audio animatronics.
yeah, it's huge. I mean, it was a huge.
I'd like to just sit there
stage.
and like analyze the motion and see are some just hitting a little drumstick, or is there actually like some pretty good motion in all of them?
Did some
They're
of those
here-
platforms and stages move? How, or were they all stationary and just?
Some were, yeah.
Yeah.
Some were behind curtains.
They moved to
Ooh.
Japan.
Flight to the Moon.
That's a good one.
Paging Mr. Johnson.
And yeah, here we are in Flight to the Moon. So this is before he becomes Dr. Johnson.
Oh, there it is. Look at that.
Like,
That was when he was
exciting.
Lyndon Johnson.
Big round room.
I'm starting to get
Yeah,
hungry.
Sky.
I'm hoping we're going to the Luau soon.
What a move if they made it like Flight to the Moon, but then you didn't even announce an alien was going to show up. Like you had no
Yeah.
idea.
I like how they just left the camera strap
Yep.
over the lens.
Well, I don't. As we pointed out, you didn't see real viewfinders. You
Most
were
of them
looking
didn't
through, like,
have
a-
them. Yeah. Only your
Yeah.
high-end cameras had viewfinders. Other than that, you just held it up to what you thought you were shooting.
My grandfather's had a little like plastic guide on the top.
Oh
that
yeah, almost like a finder
that you
scope.
look through. Yeah,
beautiful shot here of the
yeah. She's
Of
there.
this
There's
landing
that.
station.
Not yeah. This the Fantasyland Skyway station. The Admiral Joe Fowler playing in D-Day. I can never remember if it was him or Potter that did the D-Day one. I think it was Fowler.
okay. Old alligator swamp, and we got some
Alligators in the sewers.
nice shots of loading quickly on the
Frontierland looking kind of pink there, Todd, but
Yeah.
it's not blue, so that's a
There's a little-
positive.
It's
There was a
it's
lot of
better
dust
than
in
what
the
we
sky
started
anyways.
with. If anybody
Yep.
wants to see what we started with.
hey,
let
if
me
you
know.
had wings. Da, 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 da.
There we are. There's our dancing Bahamian cop, right? Or is that
If
Bermuda?
you had wings.
Oh no, we got a band in
Yeah, what's this?
Tomorrowland.
This is the
That's
same
the-
one, right? That's
Yeah, that's the
liner.
platform
Different
that
band.
goes
Different
up and down.
band.
Well, Smee is looking inside a tuba.
Always
Boom,
holding
boom, boom.
another Armed Forces Day,
Boom,
maybe.
boom, boom.
No, he's unhappy with the music they're playing.
Still 21 minutes to go. If you can
Is
believe
that a
it.
promise or?
That's right.
Very nice dark picture of the Grand Canyon of Mary Blair's mural there.
And here we see the magic of electric lights, brought to you by General Electric and Westinghouse. Look at all the burnout lights.
They would never.
Oh, never happened before. It's budget cuts now.
They change those bulbs every night, all of them.
Everyone, there was a man there.
There's a computer that would send a signal every time every single light bulb burned out.
Instead, it was Phil from the electric shop every 2 months. Well, we got 14 out. Time to get
I
on
only
the
got
ladder.
12, so pick which two you don't want to
Jungle
go.
Cruise. Nice.
Let Nabby see what he's got in the box.
All right, so we're okay. Tiki Room, nighttime.
Oh,
Oh, how about that? Well, the birds look the same at night. Didn't they bring back twinkle lights in some of the trees this year somewhere at Liberty Square, maybe, or
those little
for the
lights are
50th?
twinkling.
I swore I saw. I know that, Ed, and thanks for noticing.
Ooh.
See how else he got a little cocky with the water pageant. Now he's going to try his hand at fireworks.
Mm-hmm. Your chair is on my foot.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, here we go. Check
Oh,
this
there's
out.
the
Oh yeah.
This is the
Oh, that
sunshine
was-
tree.
yeah. That was the
That was
blinking
the
bird
sunshine
too.
tree with orange bird. Real quick clip.
Back when it used to serve citrus swirls.
That's right. Is it still gone? Did they bring it back yet?
It is gone. It's off the menus and everything. They don't even pretend anymore by giving you the sherbet swirl.
Oh, so disappointing. That's all right. I'm gonna work on making my own.
Where the
Only
hell
way
are
to
the
do it.
singing bears?
I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
bears in this.
Now, Hal, what song is that? Because that's a scene that was cut there with the dog.
That
and
was
the
Mama Don't
chickens.
Whoop Little Buford.
Oh, they different background today, or
Right?
Yeah.
No, did they?
it doesn't have a background now.
Oh, Fractured Folk Song says
Yeah.
WW Man.
All right, there you go. Thank you, Alan. I always sit in the front row, so I'm just staring at the bears, and I always miss some of the background.
Which song has the? So here's we have some hot people in the audience here. So then
Yes.
which is the song that's do they sing when they it's the painted backdrop of the bear in front of the like fountain of like the Civil War bear?
The one with the fountain is gone, is what he's saying.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that was Fractured Folk Song? Devilish Mary is cut too?
Yeah.
Huh.
It's a short
Oh,
show
yeah.
now. It's
Oh,
really short.
Yeah, well,
that
that's
was a
you and your
Wendell.
YouTube kids, Hal, but they're short, quick cuts.
That's
They
right. If you're
Can't
not,
take a long show.
That's a good life lesson, Devilish Mary. I can't believe they would cut that one out because it's
I mean,
it's
even
good learning.
even
lesson.
Something's
Tiki
on
Bird.
fire here. What's
that's
on
the
fire?
cabin. It's the cabin. It's burning.
Oh, all right.
Oh,
Somebody
there's-
should call the fire department.
corner of the
went
haunted
for a
mansion
while.
at night.
Something on fire and it's moving.
Yeah,
That was that
There's this
dragon
parade
float.
float on fire.
we're in and out now. Or is that? Do you mean our audio?
I'm not seeing any buffering problems here at all.
Yeah.
We are 100%.
Oh, he means you're in and out of the show right now because the bears are short. Now I get it.
Got it out. Yeah.
Be more specific.
It's oh, that's
Audio
Haunted
is
Mansion.
fine.
Wow. They're trying to get
Oh yeah, I can
Look
see
the
at
that.
the
this.
original ghosts. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, those ghosts hitchhiked home with them.
I think they're still with them, or are they all ghosts now? All right, and thus ends another day.
We're pulling away.
Are we gonna see her do her makeup now?
I think the makeup's
I'm-
coming up. She hides.
I'm
it
waiting
very
for
well.
her to do her makeup.
Yeah, it's coming up
Makeup.
soon.
Should get a pounder. Oh,
No, we're over at the.
no,
at
they're
the Poly.
Polynesian.
Day's
God,
already
that thing is
started.
still there. There's that big thing.
It's
Big
still sitting
carving.
around.
I don't
Yeah.
see any kids screaming on the floor waiting to get into Ohana's yet, though. I want to shop there, though. That store. Looks
There, yeah, they were
Oh.
upstairs.
Is it news from Civilization or?
Well, the one,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
the
to
one
the right.
upstairs, yeah.
And there,
Oh, look at
Oh.
the junk.
Oh, there it is.
Eastern
The
Winds.
Eastern
Eastern
Winds.
Winds.
That's
the red sprites.
And look at the lanterns. They're coppers. Before any patina was, they're all patinaed. now.
all the best pools have fire torches next to them.
Absolutely, fire and water. I mean,
And there's another beautiful shot of the
On
Eastern
fire.
Winds.
no,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Eastern Winds is
Sorry.
burning down.
That's why they got rid of it. It burned down. There's that
Ooh, trash
bamboo
cans.
trash can.
Some random trucks.
We're just gonna park
Yeah.
some trucks. And
Volkswagen.
That's the Jeep from Lost.
They're
That's
getting
the one
ready
that
for
Hurley
the-
got restarted on Lost.
Yeah, that's
Getting ready for
right.
the
The
luau.
Dharma beer.
Oh, there's
There's a backhoe just like chugging
Yeah.
through.
Almost certain the bob around boats were probably stranded in the lagoon right now because they didn't work very well.
That's right.
What the,
So,
the
there was a
excavators
time-
for?
when there was not automatic doors to get in and out of that place. Can you believe it?
Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Back in the day, we had to exercise your arms to get in and out.
This is way the film was given to us in order, by the way. So obviously
Where's this film from? Can you tell by those lights? The dock?
the shore.
Well, saying this is.
No, I don't know. It's really hard to tell. I'm assuming the Polynesian. I'm going to assume they ate there. She was dressed up to go to dinner, so I'm assuming they ate maybe at the Pepite Bay Veranda, and then maybe came out afterwards.
All I can say is these people had a kick-ass vacation. Sorry
Yeah.
for the language.
Oh, this is one of 4 or 5 that we've got. The same people.
It's like every few years.
Well, the first one is that there was like 3
and
girls
then back
and
to
a
the
guy went
hotel
down.
for a little night magic.
Nicholas, yes, people did used to go for multiple days. They didn't always necessarily go to the parks every day or the park, singular, but they would go for 3 or 4 days or a week.
You might golf
that-
on one day, shop
yeah.
on another, rent a boat on it.
Go out to
Very-
NASA, go out to Cape Canaveral
Yeah.
for a day, stuff like that. Yeah.
Very, very relaxed. And
Look at those
set back.
twinkling lights.
There you go. But you know, the GAF guide always said you needed 2 full days in order
Yeah.
to experience the Magic Kingdom. So
The mural sure looks a lot brighter back then, but part of it is I think they have it poorly lit these days.
Mhm.
That Carousel built in Philadelphia in 1905, 4, 6. Look at
all
it.
right,
It's
okay,
the police. Where's Sting?
it's it's the bandstand behind Fantasy Fair.
Yeah.
That was a very quick shot there.
Oh, the one that went up and down. Yeah, that one.
yeah,
yeah,
uh-huh.
yeah.
And now
we're at
inside.
Cosmic Ray.
Yeah,
Real quick.
and I think we'll be able to figure out a date on some of these based on what band is playing. Now that I have a lock on like which bands played during the 70s.
The Can Girls.
What can they do?
Can. No.
There's nothing
no,
to say. We've seen
no,
this all.
says the sheep. No.
I guess
hate that-
astute eyes, and if somebody
hate that
really
negative
studied, they
lamp.
could give us a what has changed in Small World after all these years. But
Oh yeah.
So Reese raises an interesting question about the route of the electrical water pageant. I wonder if back then it bothered to go into Bay Lake, or if the contemporary show was just out front. You know, now there's like 3 more resorts it has to visit. But
Does it still do one at the Magic Kingdom? Because it used to do one in front of the monorail station at the Magic Kingdom, so you could watch it while you're waiting to get on. I don't think they do that anymore, but of course I just don't know.
yeah, there's a lot of boat traffic going in there. Oh, you mean how it lights up? I thought you were talking about the direction of the sailing.
I thought they meant that.
Again, please be more specific. I'm just teasing you all.
That's funny. Jim Thomas says they should hand you 5 softballs when you enter the ride.
they're like those. Yeah, they're like those.
Wait, those
fuzzy
ones weren't even
dummies.
working. I thought everything worked and nothing ever broke back then. But those Pacific Island girls, their little hula skirts, they were not dancing.
Well, get maintenance on
they're-
it. They got
they're on their
labels
5-minute
that
break.
take
No,
care.
no. Everybody told me until Bob Chapek took over, everything worked all the time ever. Nothing was ever broken. Look at, there's a lot of these that don't seem to be working. Those other ones weren't moving.
That's because they were so new. They
So the
hadn't fired them
laughing-
up
okay.
yet.
So one difference is the African laughing kids are still in there,
Okay.
which I think gets changed later on because someone sent Disney a letter saying that hyenas are dirty animals and that kids would never sit next to them and laugh. And so
I do
that was
remember
taken
that.
out.
There they are. Everybody's laughing.
Oh, I hit the
He's
damn
laughing.
button.
He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Sorry, folks. Zoom went out again, but I know how to bring it back.
What?
So, yeah, I
Alright.
now I know what caused it. So that's
That's
Well,
fine.
we're
We're
not
not
on
on JP
Zoom?
and the Silver Stars.
no,
Okay,
you're
well,
on
that's
Zoom,
fine.
but our faces came off of it. So
All right. That's fine. It's better off
Who's
with that.
dangling
That's
their
a
feet?
And here comes the makeup. It's a
There's
roller.
the
It's a hot
makeup.
roller session.
it's a hot roller. She does not want to be filmed though.
Who
Here you
would
go,
want to
Yvonne.
be filmed with their rollers?
And the couches
Here
changed to
comes.
blue.
Oh, here comes the
Look at
pig.
this. Look at this. Everybody's excited. Got the
All right.
pig coming out. Look at that.
I wish there was a
So-
Statler and Waldorf joke right here.
Dong. Look at the
Oh,
boy, they
pin
pull
with
up
the
by canoe?
spotlight.
Yes, they do. They pull up by canoe.
And look at the two
I mean,
by
is that
fours of
something
the
they currently
stage. I mean,
did?
This thing is just basically made for. Wow.
It was basically made for the opening ceremony that happened yesterday,
just
and
had
they
to
just kept
continue
it. Yep.
Uh,
So this was it. It was open air. The crowd sat on the beach in folding chairs. So they would take the folding chairs in after the show was over and bring them out again for the next day.
oh man, that's a lot of
And-
work.
It is a lot of work. And if you had rain, everything was crazy. So
If you had rain was a secondary ride. So
Yeah.
If you had wings.
It never rained on there then, though, did it?
Pearly shells from the ocean, shining on the sun.
oh, they're doing the you know what? I wish I used to have more of those dances memorized, the names, because I've been to so many luau's, but I don't have it memorized right now.
Have you been to a liquid luau?
Poi ball. I know that one.
Is that a
Yes.
ball on a string?
Yeah, two balls.
Yeah,
Two balls on two strings.
Is that a
and-
U.S. Steel logo
it's
on
the
there?
yo-yo dance. I'm not serious.
oh, no,
The
you're-
U.S. Steel Dancers.
fire.
Well, yeah, it's fire. Like the iron, they're smelting, and they reach
And now we're
into
back
the.
to It's a Small World
Yeah.
somehow.
Oh,
I don't
horrible
think he
corporate
edited this.
timing.
Yeah, I did not edit. This is the way it came off the reels. So
Yeah. Jason Horizons one says we're involved. I don't know if that's a threat or a slogan.
This
is what, Latin America? Is that correct? And then Mexico. So hey, the dancers are dancing that time.
There they are,
There's the-
stationary. Oh no, they're really little.
Yeah, they're moving.
yeah.
Having tremors.
All right, 7.5 minutes left on this one.
Look out.
I think about this. These people went, like I said, 4 or 5 times. Each one, maybe not 35 minutes, but there's a lot of money invested here, right?
They love their
Yeah, these films we figured out in today's money, it's about what was it, $20 or $30 a film to buy the 3-minute reel and to get it developed.
Exactly. So you
And-
got 35 minutes here. Do the math. It's $200-300
And it's like 10 of them. Yeah.
easily.
I wonder if they just sat there with their hot rollers and watching these over and over again and enjoying memories of their vacation.
Art says, wait, they went back to It's a Small World after the next day. I think the numbers were mismatched, Art, the way that they.
So actually, I
I
think
could-
this section got repeated.
Yeah, because I remember seeing this.
Did I repeat it?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so. Because we're going
Yeah,
back. to
there's
hot
the
rollers
dangling
next.
feet.
Okay, hold
Where
on.
are they dangling their feet,
Yeah,
though?
we
Where is
were.
that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna.
Wait,
I'm
now
jump-
that's the end though. This was not shown
Right.
like
Hold
Okay,
on,
now
I'm
we
trying
cut
to-
back.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
trying
now
to
we're back
find
to
the
the-
right
the
one.
pig's
Oh,
coming out
yeah.
again.
Okay.
Well, Todd's all over here. We're out.
All right.
You know,
Jump up
this
to.
is-
I'm gonna
It's
pause.
so
here.
nice. They
You're
did
gonna
it
put-
twice.
what are we jumping up to?
Move yours to 30:52.
Oh,
52.
What?
This
Wait,
is-
are we not already on?
Oh, I'm just skipping
All right.
past.
I'm
them.
at
Oh, I
30,
see, okay.
52. We got
30.
Oh
dancing
wait,
fire.
Yvonne,
people.
Yvonne wants to see the hot rollers again.
I'll send you a clip, Yvonne.
All right, we'll make a GIF out of it. For
All
you.
right. So what are we doing here?
When I say go, you're going to play at 30:52, and that will get
All
us
right.
synced back up. So we jumped
Yeah.
over that repeat section.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right.
All right. Back to the.
2 balls.
Yeah. So this is the rest of the luau's. No wonder it's
All right.
35 minutes. I guess I had an extra clip in there. We'll take that out.
I'm going to tell you that
Stick fighting.
Roy Disney's dedication went a lot smoother than this movie night. I'll tell you
This
that.
is one of our weakest, I will say. And
This is like the Disneyland opening.
yeah.
All right. Now we got some fire knife dance going on here. This is good stuff.
But we saw hot rollers and a hot pig and
saw
something
hot
about
rollers
magic
twice.
nights. So we're
Hot
okay.
in the city.
We're gonna have to make a hot rollers supercut
Yeah.
for the fans here.
Or
It's just
even a
gonna have to be
shirt.
like-
Come on, Hal.
Yeah.
Get your
That's
hot
it.
rollers on before you see a luau.
I remember my mom
Oh.
used to put those in her hair when she, along with her perm.
So Yvonne says she thrives in chaos, so this is a good movie night. Well, just ask me to spool something onto the machine later. We'll be fine. We're gonna get a
Reese,
Zoom back up and
Reese,
running. though.
please go as hot rollers for Halloween.
These guys were so good. I have to tell you this. All right, so now we're having like a.
It's
So
it
this
Sonny
is
and
when
Cher?
the
the Queen.
quote unquote civilization reaches Hawaii.
Ah.
Probably Hawaiian wedding song, right? Taking a-
Engelbert Humperdinck came and sang to. And they brought a bountiful basket of Hawaiian fruits.
Yeah, if somebody does wear hot rollers to Retro Magic, we're gonna make sure you get something special.
Oh, I'm guessing we're doing 1 paddle, 2 paddle. And now we're doing the Tahitian.
Kids up front are just locked in, aren't they?
Yeah.
Kids back then knew they had to watch. Oh, it's the dads
You're
doing
like,
the hula.
dude, I mean, JT, sorry. I mean, it's this beautiful girl like shaking her butt 2 feet, 2 inches in front of your
Yeah,
face.
that's
Oh,
what I
there we
said.
go. Now we got the audience participation.
Yep, gotta
Yeah.
get the dads in
You're on
there doing their
vacation, have
thing.
fun
There he
with it.
is. Look at Earl go. There's
Come on,
Bobby.
Francine. Don't break your hip. We're far from home. There we go.
Okay, jean
that's a hot
shorts.
outfit right
He's
there.
he's on his break from his accounting firm. All entertainment. Cruise ships are the last bastion of old timey entertainment like this. All entertainment used to be like this. These audience participation gags and
Oh, if you go to any luau in Hawaii, it's still like that
Is it really?
Yeah.
for the most
oh
part.
yeah, well yeah. That's he's
Is
just
there- aren't there any, like-
saying this is cruise
Yeah.
ship entertainment. and-
All right, and now we got some version of the diamond horseshoe, but I don't think it's. I can't remember if this is. Yeah. Oh, and here's the mirror thing. So she would use the mirror. She'd sing about, it, and then she would like find a bald guy in the audience using the light from the mirror. They'd shine it,
Ha, big joke.
and I'm trying. So it's Police Gazette number.
That's Roger Moore.
He lost his wig, which I don't think was on purpose.
Spot.
Well, there it is.
I do wish they would have brought this show back.
It's just not the same without audio.
Oh,
Although I don't know.
He's got a Frankenstein mask on for some reason.
Oh, the Barbershop Quartet.
Oh yeah, we're gonna roll off with the Dapper Dans, who
Yeah.
have facial hair,
and
like
where are they
real
at?
live facial hair.
Yeah, quite the
That,
chops going on.
Famous guy on the left there. He played for a bunch of years and was killed in a car accident in the 80s.
Oh geez,
While he was still, I have his name somewhere written down, but
thanks for bringing us down, Brian.
well, just bringing a
Keeping
little
it real.
reality to you.
Yeah, it's tribute too.
Buckle up.
That's it.
One last.
All right,
look
guys,
at
I'm gonna kill you on Zoom again, so come right back in so we can fix that.
Great.
Okay.
Let's do it. Oh, the girl's in the room at the end.
All right. So, what do you guys think? Should I bring them back in or should I just leave them hanging? All right. Zoom is back. Let's start the video again. All right. At least we know what happened now.
What happened? Is it something you're doing?
Yeah, so Zoom has two windows, not to bore people, but if I minimize the wrong, I can't minimize anything, and if I accidentally click it, it minimizes, and then it will never come back. So
You hit the kill switch. I see.
yeah, essentially, and obviously it doesn't work. You can't bring it back. We got to restart Zoom. So,
Great.
and we lost Tao in the process here, so he'll be back.
Try not
There
to
he
do that
is.
again, Todd.
I'm gonna purposely try not to.
Do
At
your
least we
best.
tested. You know, it's been a couple months since we did this. I'm a little rusty with OBS. So, all right. I'm sure we're going to get hate mail tomorrow. You guys should never use that software. All right. So, we have one more left, which is a new film. Well, new but old film from 1971. This is kind of our piece de resistance tonight. This is a really neat one. This only came in, I think about a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago. And it is from November 1971, which is really cool. So November, December, somewhere in there. And we'll take a look at that. So, gentlemen, are you ready?
See.
Yes?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1, go. We start off with the
This
trams.
Old tram.
Yeah. I mean, look at this stuff. What's covered there? Look at this. Brand new.
Yeah.
People's ponchos, they hung them on the poles there to just hang out while the rain stopped.
The landscape before this was all just rocks, and
Yeah.
the landscaping here of the transportation and ticket center, gorgeous. Of course, Topiary Lane. The trams would pull out, and then quick, we're into the
Oh, look at
contemporary.
this.
There's a little buffet going on there, it looked like.
Yeah. It looked like the Crystal Palace Buffeteria, or
Oh no, that was in the contemporary.
maybe you're in the contemporary. Yeah,
it's
contemporary.
a-
That's right.
Running.
Nice
That's
shot
the
of
dock.
side wheel in it.
It's not
Sidewalk, yeah.
leaving.
I mean, this really gives you. This is by far one of our earliest glimpses. We haven't
It's
stumbled across anything from October yet.
Captain Hook hanging out there at the entrance.
Yeah, remember when characters used to just hang out in front of that to greet you as you would arrive?
Now,
Instead of
Brian,
just being
the
filled with people.
Pristine film from November had Christmas ornaments, and this is November as well. So I believe that this actually predates the Pristine film. And thank you, Clever Carney, for your donation there. Much appreciated.
We're gonna use it to buy Todd Zoom for Dummies.
There we go. Perfect.
We're gonna use the nine.
No, we're paying $9.99. You know, we're gonna pay people to do this for us. That way, I can relax.
But we've got a
Producer.
job for you if you want $9.99.
I gotta get another monitor so I can do this in multiple ways.
Oh,
It's on my to-do list.
It's a lot
So
of
there goes the seven
side
scenes.
wheeler action
It
here.
is. This is the. I mean, we've had a lot tonight. Yeah, with the bow and now this
Man in a hat.
just pulling
It's
away.
like lady
blue
in a
hair.
kerchief.
No,
As
that's
opposed to men without hats. Lady in a. My mom always used to wear those hairnet things
Yeah.
over,
There it goes.
so your hair didn't get tousled in the wind.
Yes.
I wonder if one of the reasons they changed from the side wheeler to is now we're seeing it operate is that there was a lot of having to pull out, turn, whereas the ferries back and forth with the same on the front and the back.
Way more
much.
efficient.
Yeah, way
Yeah.
more. Probably, I would say probably 25 to 50% more
Yeah,
efficient.
and larger capacity too. On top
Sure,
of that,
yeah.
too.
what do you comment about unimpressed Pluto? Did you see how disappointed he looked and everything?
He's just like, yeah.
I mean, it's not one character. Like you're entering the park and you're meeting like
Yeah,
seven
Mickey.
of them,
Half your day's
including
done.
Mickey and Minnie, and yeah, like
I got all the autographs. Let's go on
Right.
rides now.
you know.
I'll sign that.
But look at the crowds moving down from the monorail. Like
Now,
nobody's running. There's
Did you
no
guys notice
jostling.
too?
There's our
I don't
man in
wanna-
Havana.
I could run this back if we need to, but did you notice that the folks were coming down the opposite side of the
Yes,
monorail?
I did see that.
Yeah, that
we
was
need that
before they
guy's film.
changed it.
We need that guy's film.
What's
tweet
that
it.
sign
I'll
there
send it
say?
to you.
That blue with
Oh,
white.
that was a GAF photo spot.
camera sign. Yeah.
Got it. Why is there nobody on Main Street?
This is pre-opening. This is probably before rope drop.
Yeah.
Did they stop you right there?
Yes, they stopped you at the top of Town Square.
Yep.
Where you could go.
Because you could get breakfast if you
Wow.
wanted to at some point. You could.
Or you could go on the left there and buy a card from Hallmark. Dear Mickey, thank you.
I mean, this
for
is
the
Kind
autograph.
this is awesome.
hospitality.
Thank you, Christian.
Gosh,
Thanks, Christian.
it's like a ghost town.
And there it is. There's
Oh,
the
no,
here's
okay.
the mad rush, if you could call it that. It's the mad
Right.
meander.
Look at
Come on,
everybody.
honey, let's amble.
Come on, look at him.
There he
He's-
is.
Come on, come
Let's
on.
go.
Oh,
We've got to
she's-
get her. We've got to get her back to the plane to the
I got 2
Bulgaria.
bags
tonight.
each.
She's got a lot of back. What is she carrying with her?
She's Sophia Petrillo. She doesn't leave home without her suitcase or her purse.
And then here, this is strategic. Let's throw the parade down the middle of in the morning and slow stuff down.
Clear a hole, people. That actually funnels you out to the stores.
Yeah.
See, that's
Yeah. The Main Street Mosey, pretty much. And this is correct speed.
This is how I still enter the park. So
the rope drop shuffle.
dancing all night, doing the rope drop. So hey Mo, hey Mo.
Oh, there she
There
is.
she
Oh
is.
wow, nice close up the Adventureland sign there.
We should
She's
make
ready
one
for
of those.
adventure.
Hey, that's a good shirt.
Oh, okay. There now.
You can
Here we are,
really
Swiss-
see this.
Swiss Family Robinson. That little waterfall is still there. If you walk to the Jungle Cruise and go by where all the stuff is parked, it's like that's just covered in bushes now. It's like
Wow.
you can't really see
So
that.
bring one of
thing
them things that the tree trimmers bring, like the really long ones, and trim
Yep.
it up for us, would you? Look at that. I
Oh,
live in
she's
house
waving.
just
She's like, I'm
this.
climbing
She's like,
99 steps.
I am climbing trees.
In Serbia, I live in a house just like this.
Ed says she's got borscht in the lunch pail.
Yeah.
The clearly secret agents working undercover. The dude's hat and the lady's purse ensemble. Give it
Telling
away.
you. These are clever disguises.
He's moose and squirrel.
Oh.
Nice shots of
She's just ready though.
Yeah.
I mean, if a rainstorm comes in, she's all set.
just. Look at there's
Nice
Tiki
slow
Room from
pan.
the sky.
Well, these guys haven't redecorated.
Drink
50
this all in.
years. Dear
Lots of
Horizons
moss,
1,
too.
can you please go back and trim the foliage around that again? Just put your old uniform on and
Let's go back there. Weed whacker.
Room. Sorry, tropical serenade.
I feel so relaxed watching this. You know, just
yeah.
like I'm not in a rush. Those were butterflies. I did zoom in. They're not frogs, but
Yeah.
didn't have frogs in this film clip here.
All right.
It isn't that the Jungle Cruise doesn't captivate us, folks.
We've just seen it a
It's
thousand.
just we just don't know what else to say about it.
Yeah.
It's in every film because it was outdoors and it was easy to film.
And it was
Except
very
for these
different. You
folks.
never saw anything like that before.
Yeah.
This section is very dark. Although there's Trap Safari and I liked it when you could actually see the gag. Like it's so cleanly set up there without all the trees behind it.
They got the point in the end.
Yeah, gamify. It's a good idea. You can take a shot every time you see a hippo or something. Nice. Yeah, I do enjoy when everyone fills in the Jungle Cruise gags, like the jokes in the chat.
Here's rare footage of things no longer in the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah.
They love disco.
The value of these films just went up. That's all.
All 47 hours we have of the Jungle Cruise.
Exactly.
You
It
have to
all went up
destroy
by
46 of them.
12 cents.
Jungle Cruise is still an e-ticket, Jim Thomas. There he is. There's our man in Orlando.
I take it back. I'm
And-
just looking at, there was a frog shot, believe it or not, on that, and the mouth opens. So there was
Oh,
a frog
okay.
shot. I opened it up and then bloomed up the gamma on the image here, and there is a frog. So I can show that later if people want care to see.
So that was what, Liver Lips and Henry.
Now, when these hit YouTube, folks, too, sometimes what we do is we cut this stuff out. When there's no sound and you're just looking at, a couple lit
At a
pixels. There's just
black
no
darkness.
point. Yeah. So you are seeing our unreleased footage here.
This
There
like
is
the
a bear
Five
in
Nights
the
at
woods.
Freddy's version.
Some say the bear is friendly.
The last guy did better with the bears. Yes, that's correct, Bob. We'll get the two talking to make sure we get a fine clip at the end.
All right, Largel. Little weird detail. So that little like ruby or whatever,
Mhm.
that gem inside of Henry's like tuxedo thing, that lit up from inside, didn't it occasionally? Like it was actually backlit, or was it just
Yeah.
like the light hit it in a certain way?
I don't know. Nick, people didn't know that it wouldn't come out. A lot of times, I mean, these were amateur photographers. These film cameras had a lot of settings, and some people just never really learned how to use them well.
Yeah. Some of
So
them
they
didn't even
didn't
have
have-
settings at all.
Yeah, and they could see, so they couldn't understand why the films didn't always turn out.
Right. There's a lot of things. If you wanted to get to work right, you had to have the right type of film in there, a good film. You had to adjust your aperture, and we were watching one of the ones that Brian and I were watching tonight. Is the gentleman filmed it in 2 different film speeds, so you're watching it goes really fast and then it slows down. So
Oh, he's a little
just be glad your phone is that simple and it's actually complicated.
small band there.
The color on this one is very good though, in a lot of the scenes.
Oh boy. What's your time, Mark? Mine just
7:18 to go. We're at 10:45.
okay. It's around there. Okay.
You know what? This has got fife.
Oh,
and
you see a
drums, all
serviceman.
kinds of music.
There goes his Navy boy going by.
Yep. Yeah, you're a little ahead of us now. We're at 11
That's all right.
now.
That's just like life, Todd. Just
That's
like
right.
life.
Yeah, sorry. You are. You're 3 months ahead of me.
And there's an unimpressed kid off to the right. Like
Yeah.
these guys.
Can
are
we go do
nothing.
something? Where are the Muppets?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Caught a stick.
They are not still
Good job.
around. They do not cart these folks out anymore.
They went to Epcot and then they went away.
There's no
Yes.
space in that area now.
Load
for them.
away forever.
Actually, I saw a thing in like an old Eyes and Ears. They were like trying to recruit more people to learn how to play fife and
Oh,
drum.
really?
There's literally an ad that was like, if you're interested in learning fife and drum,
Did you guys see
come and talk to
the
us.
pathway down there through Liberty Square was actually cobbled rather than the concrete that's there today? I wonder when that changed. Did you notice that?
Well, Hal has extensively.
Yes, we've done
Discussed and
extensive
researched
discovery
and
about
I
that.
documented
forgot.
this.
So enlighten me while
It
we
was like
watch Pants Boy here.
It was either 93 or 94.
Okay. Was it
part of the-
tripping hazard or?
No, it was part of a rejuvenation. Of
Wait,
a
so
ground
he's on
rejuvenation
camera. Does that
project.
mean the old woman is filming right now?
Good
the
chance.
The point of view is a little shorter than before.
It's
Yeah.
true, it is. Oh, the elephant hasn't filled in his trunk yet.
There's still construction going on Tomorrowland Terrace. You can just see. There he goes. You can see the what's that called?
Let's see. Does he have a name tag? Can't see it.
I can zoom in and blow that one up for you if you need.
No, we're good.
Okay, just checking.
Maybe we'll see this horse's name.
Ed.
No, I don't think they had them on there yet. Looks like this is too early from.
So, Bob, you said it might be a tripod. The camera didn't move at all. I did stabilize this video, so if she was really good, maybe it did look like
Yeah.
a tripod.
And there you could mail a letter.
Yep.
What's that?
There's
What's a
Bob
letter?
Gurr's fire engine.
And
There's
actually, if
sweet
you want to see the
sunglasses that guy
stabilization,
had.
Bob, if you watch the upper left corner of the edge of the gate is shifting around, and that's how you can see how it was stabilized.
I was gonna say, because there's some shots in here where I'm like, man, this is steady.
Yeah, depending on the film, some I do and some I don't. This one particular
Okay.
was a little shaky,
It's
so
just a
I
horse
did
just
steady
walking
it.
around. Something
He's
attached
pulling
to
a man.
He's
pulling the guy.
He's got it.
Maybe he's talking to that man.
It's a turn of the century water ski show before they had water skis.
It's a street ski.
Well, there's something.
The
you don't
nose
see
on
every
that
day.
monorail looks much more sleek than today's. I know they're the same design, but they look sleeker. And look at this. We're heading
The
back
doors
on
kinda
the
took
other
away
beam.
from
Now,
it.
guys, notice both monorails in the beam were headed in the same direction, which backs up
Oh.
the story. What Tom Nabby told us is that in order to wear the tires, they had to they had to go in multiple. They had to alternate
you-
directions all the time.
Are you saying the monorail went both ways?
It did go both ways, but only on those special magic nights.
So it wouldn't wear its rubbers out. Is that what you're saying? Is that
Look, that's enough, guys. We're going to get into blimps and
It's
buildings
good,
soon.
it's tires.
Only one of us is a
Oh,
human
wait, actually,
resources
it's 10
director, and you
it's
can all tell
10:01.
that.
Gentlemen,
Yeah.
it's 10:01. We're past prime time, so we're into late night hour, so we're okay.
I am just making notes here for the litigation.
Rubber Capital. That's just
HR director here. All right.
That's it. I just
So which train is this?
look at that shot. That's great. Look at the feather in the guy's cap.
Yeah. Oh man,
Giant
he
feather
doing?
in his hat.
he's got it right.
Stuck
the
it
bill
in his
of-
hat and
the
called
Bill
it
of Rights.
macaroni.
It's amazing how dull the colors of the balloons were.
Yeah, they're
It's
very
like an
drab, aren't
army
they?
green.
Very drab.
Like the kids must have been so
Only the
excited.
same colors as you could buy telephones in.
Right?
Like avocado, pink.
Harvest gold.
Yeah, harvest
Who
gold.
wants a
And
military?
then
green
eventually
phone?
in the late 70s, an ivory phone came out.
That's
So-
right. White, never heard of it.
Mickey, wait, come back.
oh, he's trying to get him. He's touching him. Oh,
Look at those drains.
Yeah. Look at
There
the
must
little
have been
ladder
further-
there. You can just jump right in.
Yeah, that way you can get out. The aquatic, the Magic
Case
Kingdom
I-
aquatic water spectacular.
It
Case
just, you
Ethel
just
Merman
cooled
shows
yourself
up.
off.
Dad, buy me a mauve balloon. Cigarette stain yellow.
9Z9 mauve balloons.
Mauve balloons. Well, that one was charcoal black. Did you see that one? Wow. This is a great shot of it pulling in.
why's that guy putting the rope around his neck?
He's had it.
That is
Don't
not
do it!
safe.
Don't do it!
No,
He's standing out there in 140-degree heat in polyester. That's why.
it's a noose. Oh my gosh.
Monorail gold.
Oh, there's the green and white tent.
yeah.
That was the green and white tent from the opening.
Yep. Still there. So this is really early. This is really early. This has got to be early November here. Now look at the monorail pulling in, going counterclockwise.
Okay, let's see if we can see the people coming out. Late November.
You got a minute 9 to see. I think we're waiting to get on the side wheeler here. He's just wasting the last minute of film here. He knows he's going home.
If it
Or you
doesn't
can
end
see-
with the old woman in hot rollers, I'm going to be upset.
I mean, you can see the people walking up the middle there in order to board.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Right. And look how clean the monorail beam is too. My goodness. There it is going there. We can really confuse somebody. You're running the film backwards. Nope. We're not. Oh, your comments are great tonight.
All right. Final 20 seconds here.
20 seconds, then we get to rant and answer your questions and anything else you want to potentially see that we can pull up quickly. So,
So the 15th fleet there of sailboats.
oh yeah, out in the distance there.
That's it.
And we're back at the TTC, giving this a
Look
good
at the
close
wind.
out.
Look at the wind blowing those.
Yeah, 3, 2, 1. Thanks for joining us. All right,
For
now
those films. Yeah.
let's adjust We can adjust Zoom properly. Watch this. I think I can do it.
It's
Very
not going to
black.
work. It's not going to work.
Nice knowing everybody.
Look at
We're
that.
gonna end up with-
Oh,
we're going to end up with a
Hey.
Captain Midnight message.
It's not bad. I was
There we
able to
go.
do it. I got. All right, well, I have the LBV history right over JT's head, but that's we changed
he's
that.
like Mike Wazowski.
Yeah, exactly. and featuring JT. So, Talking Mickey Project. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate it. So, all right. Well, we got a couple things to go over. Brian, you sent me a photo. You wanted me to cue that up real quick, right? You wanted me.
That's
to
the
show
Armed
that?
Forces Days one. Is that the one?
I believe so. So
Yeah,
let
I
me,
put that in the Slack chat
All right. Let me grab that real quick.
just so people could
So
see
people
what
can
we were
see it.
talking about an
Yeah.
hour and a half ago on that first film.
That's right. So just give me a second. These are. You think you could easily show these things, but you can't. Okay.
Art, Todd and I both did interviews on the 50th with television station down there.
Yeah, we are on, also a lot of our footage was used on WESH for their show. All right, here we go. We're
Wesh,
just
as
gonna
they
Wesh.
call it down
Wesh,
there.
yeah.
Call it Wesh.
If you're in the biz, that's what we call it, Wesh.
Yeah, so that's we could see
there
the
you go.
A's part of the
yeah.
A's.
A's. This is the Fonzie band. A's.
but yeah, that's what Armed Forces Days were. And thank you, Jason Gallagher, way back in the day for telling us the dates of it.
Yeah,
That
and,
year in 1978. So
and now we got another thing here. Let me just try this real quick. We're gonna go to let's
A couple
see.
of people asking if we were down there on the 50th. No, none of us
no,
were.
we're celebrating here with all of you right now.
No.
That's right. Okay, so it doesn't want to let me share the video, but I assure you there was a quick frog in there. I wanted to show that to you, but it doesn't want to share that window. So, all right. So we do want to talk a little bit about, before we get to your questions and things, we want to talk a little bit about one of the items that we have available. So I'm going to turn off Zoom, but it's not going away. Don't worry, guys. This is controlled Zoom. And we want to talk about our little tower, right, Brian? We've been working on this in secret. There it is.
Well, it's not a secret anymore.
It's not a secret anymore, but this is our ornament for 2021, which is we call the Season's Greeting Tower. And here, I'll go back to the photo so you're taking a look at it there. So this is available for your donation to the Lake Buena
Wait,
Vista
run that
Festival.
run that video again.
You want to see the video again?
Yes. You ready?
Okay.
Of course, there's always my way. It's just-
Very well done. Very well.
thank you. Thank you.
So yeah, we've been working on this and a lot of other projects in the background while we were doing the pumpkin. This was going on.
Yeah, so there was a time in the early years of Disney MGM Studios when they used to dress the tower up for Christmas.
Mhm.
I don't think they were doing it at the end. I don't remember the Santa hat going on there in the waning years. In fact, I'm not sure when they stopped it, but I don't think it was like still going on while the Osborne lights were there in the final years and all. But it was always a neat thing that they did, and we were looking for a holiday addition to your tree or home or office. It can be displayed anywhere.
Yeah. So if you
And you
head
can-
to lbvhs.org and click the donate button, or head to
lbvhistory.org.
Oh, that's right. lbvhistory.org. Sorry. Hit the donate button, and you also can head over to retroww.com. Hit the donate button there. It'll take you as well. Yeah, look, we're all point to it, guys. Point what? I gotta go this way. Point.
Backwards.
Oh,
the
it's
video.
like the Brady Bunch.
Yeah, you got to go the other way. Come
Yeah,
on,
I got
point to it.
backwards. Yeah.
You're going the other way, Brian. JT,
Oh, okay,
turn it around.
there we are.
Turn it. JT, watch your video. Point
That's-
there.
I
we
am. It's
go.
delayed.
Poke it. Poke the tower. Poke the tower.
Like, how did the Muppets do
Tommy
this?
went
That's
wingy.
sort of-
So we do have a limited number. We've ordered a certain number ahead of that, and once we hit that,
Gary Sullivan said, looked like Hal was trying to milk it for a second there.
Can you milk me?
oh my goodness! They want an ornament of the hot roller lady Poke the Tower T-shirt. All right. We're getting into unknown territory there. So, yeah, we'll move on. Oh, okay. Now we got phone numbers. Thanks for joining everybody tonight. Seriously, we really appreciate everybody who's donated. We've already set a number on the manufacturing amount for this, and we do.
So if you haven't bought one yet, buy one.
Yep, they're in production right
now. Tax deductible.
Yep,
give it as a gift.
Absolutely.
So if this is the first you're hearing of it, now you know about it.
Exactly. Get on it. So
you'll have them by the holidays.
Where does one go to do that on the World Wide Web?
LBV hold on. HTTP : that slash that goes to the right, the slash that goes to the right. Yeah. www.lbvhistory.org. So
these ain't no slashies.
That's right. Or retrowww.org. .com. Sorry, but we own that too. So anyway, so yeah. Now let's get to your questions. Let's see here. How I think this one. What was? Oh, they said that they were in spring. They were there in spring 1972. The cleanliness, the landscaping, everything about the park was so wonderful that one did not feel the need to race from one attraction to the other. And that's we've talked about this too. Is that it was a park, just as you would go to any other park. It was a park to also enjoy the landscaping and the vistas and see things that you just didn't normally see in everyday life. So,
right.
So
really, it was a three-pronged strategy, right? It was attractions, entertainment, live entertainment, and beautiful botanical gardens all kind of rolled into one.
And hamburgers.
Right.
And burgers.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say food, but even when you think about it, there was until Beauty and the Beast and Skipper Canteen came in, there really wasn't a lot of restaurant. Go back to the hotel. That's what it's for.
Do you like chicken and fish?
Exactly.
Crystal Palace Buffeteria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, the park was not well renowned. It was not like as the hotels. You got nice meals there, but the park was not a place where you got nice meals.
Right.
No, just, you got food there.
Exactly.
Park food, the same as everywhere else. But those early 70s, it was a wonderful place to be.
All right, I'm scrolling up here to see if there's other questions. They wanted to find out what happened to the old lady with the handbag. They were getting pretty worried. Let's see. Okay, any serious questions tonight?
Yeah, well, I don't know if we have an answer for this one yet, but we're getting asked, are there going to be any in-park get-togethers for Retro Magic? Events start on Saturday.
On property get-togethers, yes. I'm not sure in park. In park becomes logistically problematic at times. I don't know. Honestly, there's so much work for us to do when we're there. I'm not sure how much we're going to be in the park.
Yeah.
As for, was there a question about like a VIP event or anything like that?
That's what they're going to be
undetermined.
Yeah.
Undetermined. It's we're still working things out with Disney.
We're hoping to have that ironed out, and then before, I would hope, Brian, if you agree, before the holidays we can announce some more
there's going to be a November live stream where we announce the event. That's the next movie night. Will be us coming on here to announce live the event and the guests and some of the details, and that'll be the weekend of April 22nd to 24th 2022 in the Walt Disney World Resort in Central Florida. But I can't give you a firm answer as to whether we'll be doing anything on Friday yet or not.
That's right. Thank you to Share a Dream Come True for the donation. Thank you very much. And then we've got Joseph Lanza says, now the Epcot Fountain Frogs have returned. What do you think you'll bring back next? Well, we can only hope. Maybe we'll make a citrus swirl. We'll make a mini orange bird. Do not ask us to make a Horizons ride vehicle because it's not coming back. But let's just work with things that are within our short wand of power. So
yes, Ryan, that is when tickets will be available. They'll go on sale once we have the announcement for the event. Hints for guests for Retro Magic. People you have never had in Florida for Disney events before. How's that? Right. We've got some big names in the design and fan community. People some of them have never done a Disney history event.
Yeah.
But they have played a key role in designing and bringing essential Walt Disney World things to you. Iconic Walt Disney World things to you.
In a variety of avenues too. That's what's fantastic about
Magic
it.
Kingdom things.
Yep.
Critical Epcot things. All who've never been to Florida for an event before. So you'll get an opportunity to hear from them and meet them and get them to sign something. You know, going to be exciting stuff. It is not Saul Steinberg, but thank you. It's not Dick Nunes. He's done Florida events before. Bob Chapek has done Florida events before.
Yep.
You keep throwing names out, but that's
Yeah. You're not gonna. You're probably not gonna. So Nixon is out. Yeah, Nixon's out.
Backstage Studio Tour used to have a sound studio with Pee Wee Herman and Mel Blanc. Is there any video or audio of that, Howard?
Oh, Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
Mel
yeah.
Gibson. I'm
Mel
sorry.
Gibson. And Daryl Hannah was in that clip.
I
as well.
believe we have a little bit of it that is on one of the films that a video we need to let out of the cage. I'm just checking some of that was part of the backstage studio tour, right?
Correct.
The post-production backstage.
Yep, that was the Foley room, if I remember correctly, but I'm trying to remember.
Right.
Axel Foley.
Yes.
So I'm going to go into a folder here of 8mm video. I'm just going to check real quick and see what we've got. Okay, so that would be there, post-production. And Hal, this is looking like it's potentially coming from yours. Is that correct?
Yeah, could be.
All right.
While they're looking here, did any of us go down for the 50th? No, none of us were there for the 50th, and somebody asked why. I didn't think the program was worthy of our appearance down there, like planning around it. Todd and I are both going to be there soon in the next week or two.
Yep.
On separate but equal trips, and I just didn't think they had enough like plan. It was great for merchandise or meetups. I mean, I missed seeing a lot of the people who were down there, but I didn't particularly think much of any of the actual. Our 50th celebration will be worthy of everyone's time.
Checking here. How was not yours, but I'm gonna have to look into it. I thought we did have a
house by hand.
we're gonna have to dive into your post-production. Was that one with the computers and stuff that you had? So,
Oh, okay.
yeah, we need to do. Brian and I will be heading down there and meeting up.
Whatever you were doing, Todd,
Yes.
screwed up my audio there that I was talking about.
I
There
apologize.
was some kind of.
I apologize about that. Sorry.
Yeah.
You wanna repeat?
Please stop doing things. No, I don't need to repeat it.
I'll learn my.
Let
lesson
them
the hard
wonder what I said.
Oh, okay. Write in if you didn't understand. So
Oh, I think Todd
Or
people
play
could
it
hear you
backwards.
scrubbing through the
Yes.
video.
that's what it was. I was trying to find that spot. I didn't realize it was. Muted.
Eventually, we'll teach Todd how to do this.
Yeah, it's a shame. There's not a lot of tech.
This is not his
understand.
best night.
No.
He's having a rough night.
Everything else has gone pretty smooth. The history thing with the library went well. Our previous video nights, a little rusty. Software's a
So
little weak.
Here's a good question. What's something that you've yet to come across on film that you'd love to see?
Like for us, or someone
Yeah,
just
for
asked us that question.
Someone asked us that question. Like, what is something you'd love to see on video or on film that we haven't seen yet?
So tonight we got one that, other than Little Oscar, we also got Treasure Island footage, which was neat. So we'll get that converted. One of the ones that I'm looking forward to, I mean, I was gonna say a wave machine. Sure, I don't know when the hell we'll ever get that. I want to see the other islands that had the waterfalls on it. Nobody has shot that yet in Seven Seas Lagoon. So that's one of the things I'm really looking forward to seeing. And we really haven't seen any interior Polynesian room tours. We've seen a lot of contemporary, but the Polynesian rooms were never photographed or filmed. So that's, and of course, any film from Epcot is awesome because there's a future world.
I am looking for a rare character because they used to do these things. Like an example, when the Shaggy DA came out, whether it was a one-day thing or a brief period of time where they were, there was actually a Shaggy DA meet and greet. Like the character, a dog in a suit holding a briefcase, was in the park. And I am like, the day I find a film of like that meet and greet or something similar where we're like, oh my gosh.
I want to see a Devil and Max Devlin meet and greet,
Right.
where there's
right.
like a fake Bill Cosby.
It's just Elliot Gould meeting people.
Elliot Gould, yeah.
It's Elliot Gould meeting people. Hello there. I'm Rachel's dad on Friends. Hasn't even come out yet.
Somebody has a good point there. How is it we have hundreds of videos of the flowers on Main Street, yet no one was impressed with those islands they took film of? For a very good reason, as we pointed out earlier, it was expensive. You didn't really waste it on anything else out there. It just wasn't the thing to do, and you didn't spend money on any of that. So,
I would also like to see somebody the way that we saw two of the lengthy films today of. Just kind of ambling around certain areas and taking film. I would love to see someone do that in Lake Buena Vista Shopping Village in the early years, where they literally just take 3 or 4 minutes walking through there, because that is detail that like no one took film of a shopping center.
Let's see some kid grabs a camera from their dad and like runs through the whatchamacallit with the camera running POV style.
Right, exactly.
But we see still photos of that from time to time, but not a lot, because it's just not a thing that people took pictures of.
Right. One of the other things I think what we found was really rare was when we got that river country footage. Right, you weren't going to take your $300-400 camera to river country. I mean, you leave it at the hotel. You don't do anything.
Yeah, there is more footage of that than I anticipated.
Yeah.
I mean, we tend to find people who. The dad didn't go in the water, so he went and just took film of Johnny and Janie swimming and coming down the slide. And,
I mean, I'd love to see. So we got a glimpse tonight of the orange bird moving in the sunshine tree. I'd love to see something a little more stable and brighter. I would love to see the Barker bird in his original location moving. We have, a couple of good still photos of that. That would be cool to see him.
Hoot Gibson.
And more.
We have a short clip, just as short as the orange bird one, right?
Yeah, more stuff from in the old Walt
Yeah,
Disney
more
story
of the
would be
Hoot
great.
Gibson monologue and footage of the Thunder Mesa area model that they used to have on display, and like things like that. I'd really love to see.
I think another holy grail here would be. I'll take still photos in some of the Sunbank, as well as in the check-in, which was the preview center. In the check-in area, when you're checking into your what was it, the Villa Stay, they had models of Epcot and models of Lake Buena Vista. We haven't seen any photos or anything of that.
Preview center film too, aside from what Disney shot and shared.
Yeah. Something that right.
I'd love to see some amateur footage inside the preview center.
Yep, exactly. So a lot of cool stuff. So there's a lot of things out there that we'd love to see. And look, Brian and I were talking about this tonight. We didn't expect to pop this film into the projector, and it's not like today where you can just scrub through it in a couple seconds. We sat there for 25 minutes, watched this film, and, like we said, there was Little Oscar, there was Treasure Island, a good couple minutes on that. And some of the stuff was relatively mundane, things we've seen 1,000 times before. Guess what? Country Bears were on there. There was really bad Pirates footage. Nothing that is going to solve any mysteries or give us any indication of anything exciting. So a lot of that just goes, we transfer it, and then it just gets cut out when we produce it and show it to the rest of you guys. So on YouTube and whatnot. So, but all right, so let's do a last call for questions. Anything else you guys want to know, see, do, whatever we can before we end things this evening.
There's one more from Share a Dream Come True. Have you ever been selected from the audience to be in an old WDW show and attraction?
I have. I was actually selected for the water tank at the studios. It was in 2003, so it was myself, my fiance at the time, my brother and his girlfriend at the time, obviously my now wife. And I was
wondering who this mystery lady was.
Mystery
my
fiance
at the time,
and I'm trying to remember what station I got. don't think I was in the ship. I think I was out on the whatever it was, the little
The
spot where-
Misfortune.
No, I wasn't in the Misfortune. I think I was out
you
on
were on
the submarine.
The submarine. Coney
Yeah,
Tower
I
thing,
think
yeah.
I was on the Coney Tower and got crushed with water and stuff. So that's it. The torpedoes went off.
I don't know if it counts, but I was that guy once in Monsters Inc. Laugh Floor.
Oh, really? You buy
Yeah,
popcorn
it's
for
that guy.
everybody,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah, that's.
I always wondered if you have to sit in a certain general vicinity for that, or if they pick it
Where
from anywhere.
the camera is pointed.
Well, I'm sure they can move it a little bit, right? So
We know
So
Hal
much.
was got cold pies smashed in his face at
that's right.
the opening day of MGM, right?
That's right.
And
also-
you got up on stage. You showed us the photo in the '70s with the balloon
from,
animal man.
Right at the Diamond Horseshoe.
Yeah. So JT.
I did the Hitchcock thing, but that's at Universal.
Oh, okay. All right.
And then my wife got to do Hoop-de-Doo. She was on stage. Got to go
Strawberry
backstage.
shortcake.
Nice. Excellent. I've always tried to put my hand up for Indiana Jones, but I never get selected. But
There was a question.
You got to
back-
wear that Hawaiian shirt and yell.
Oh, that's a good point. I should wear it really confused and sit right next to them so they don't know who to pick, who is the guy, right?
There's a question back in the chat. What is something coming up next year that hits the 25-year mark that we are looking forward to being able to talk about? So that would be 1980 or 71, 81, 81, 91, 97, right? Would be next year.
96.
The 25th.
Well,
was,
96
the
is
90.
now. Is the
Oh,
97
97.
next
Yes,
year.
sorry.
97. 97 or
Well, we did just do Alien Encounter. That's close.
All Star
95,
Sports just
right?
opened up in 90. It was
97,
96. It
yeah.
opened up. So
we don't hold terribly firm to that. I mean,
No.
generally there's something we want to talk about that's newer.
We never did. We didn't do a Grand Floridian episode, did we?
Nope.
No.
And that's
No.
within that window.
that's on. Yep.
Yes.
We do have
But
a-
the year after that, we'll finally be able to start talking about Animal Kingdom, and the excitement is just through the roof on that.
we all can't wait. You sense a little bit of sarcasm in your voice.
No, we talked about Conservation Station on our last
That's right.
episode,
Yep.
though, and
I saw them building Animal Kingdom from the top of the slide at Blizzard Beach. Remember that? The
Oh,
oil
yeah.
derrick. you
Yeah.
know?
yeah.
Well, here, just to
This
get
is-
everybody a little excited, these are the things that we haven't done yet. How you've got to go back and do Alien Encounter Part 2. We
Or
haven't done the Mickey
3.
Mouse review. Splash
Or
Mountain
3.
we're going to do once they start demolishing it because we have demolishing the interior or
Wait,
whatever.
what? They're doing what?
We never talked about the Railroad, Wonders of Life, Cranium Command, Body Wars, Journey to Imagination, Image Works, Circus Barbie and Splashtacular, Maelstrom, Great Movie Ride, Backlot Walking Tour, Animation Tour, Superstar Television, Sounds Dangerous, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids Movie Set Adventure, The Villas, Fort Wilderness, Pleasure Island Part 4. That is just what we have on the to-do list. So there's a
Art
lot.
Miles said Pleasure Island Part 7. Just say.
Right. There is another.
Oh my God. So
Test Track.
a lot of stuff. Test
Oh,
Track.
Test
Actually,
Track.
Test Track would be around. What was that? 98 when they finally
Right around then.
got the keys and the ignition working.
Oh, the Disney Speedway, Jim Thomas. That's right around
Yeah.
the early 90s, 94-ish.
So
And all sorts of junk in there that was random and
exactly, and I'm sure there's a handful of television specials and things we can do as well. So we do have an episode planned to hopefully record in the next week or two, so we can get that out for November, and then we'll be doing a holiday New Year's type.
When we do that episode, we will not be the first to do that episode,
That's right.
nor will we be the last.
That's right. That's right. Got to get my hard hat on for that one. So, all right. So last final call for any questions. Otherwise, we are hitting the 10:30 hour. Going to get into super late nights soon. So, but if anybody wants to hang on and ask any questions or see anything else, we're more than happy to spend a few more minutes. Otherwise, we will send you on your evening, and we will try to do the. What are you thinking, Brian, for the announcement live stream? Probably do it.
Mid-November, probably. Like
Okay.
I mean, the event is pretty much set. It's just working out the details,
Right.
so we can actually tell you the
The
details,
details.
and sell you tickets. Right now, we can't sell you tickets because we haven't worked that part out yet.
Right.
But we know all the guests and we know the program.
Yep.
And it's going to be great.
Exactly.
Oh, Todd, we missed one quick question.
Yeah, go for it.
that
We got a little time. No problem.
Yeah, it was the question was was there an apartment, on the third floor designated for, Walter Roy in the castle?
No, there was a space for one.
There's right.
But it was never built until the Year of a Million Dreams in 2007. And before that, the space was used for storage. It was used for a switchboard room for the phone system that Disney built. And, so the answer is no.
Hastings, thank you for your donation there. Appreciate it. So that's great. And somebody wants Horizons episodes 4 through 6. How you did hint that you could do another one. I don't know if we could get to 4, but
I try to remember.
What do we want?
we
Just
shut
talk
that-
about the demolition. People will just unsubscribe. So we're not,
Right.
we're not going. They're just not going to do that. Oh man. So well, thank you everybody for joining tonight. I can see the followers. We're starting to put people to sleep. Our viewership is dropping here rapidly. So I think we're done for the evening. We appreciate you joining as always. If you can give a donation to lbvhistory.org. I did see a couple of them come in while we were chatting here, which is great. You know where to follow us on all the major social networks at Retro WDW and at LBV History. And look for that next podcast episode in the November timeframe once we get those tracks laid down. And thank you very much for joining us tonight. Glad we could be with you. Glad you guys could join us. And other good news is, Brian, we forgot to mention this, beta and pneumatic tapes that we got in from somebody who sent us a plethora of tapes that are coming in. So they are off being converted, and we'll have them back hopefully by the time I get back from Florida. So
A lot of stuff coming.
yep. So if you see Brian and I in the parks towards the end of next weekend, give us a shout. Come find us. I'll be floating around on what is it? Friday through Monday. I'll be floating through the parks, and give us a shout out if you see us. And other than that, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate your time, and we'll see you on the next movie night. Bye all.